Okay, sisters, inshallah. Remember I said that you're going to give away a prize? Yeah? Can you all remember? Okay, inshallah. So you ready for my question? Yeah? Okay. So, at the end of the program, we spoke about the solutions, right? Yeah, do you remember? Can anyone name 3 of the solutions? Can you do it? Or you can do that microphone. She raised her hand. Why are you all so scared? That sister with the glasses over there.
Sisters, can we please be respectful of one another while the other person is talking, inshallah. If you want to speak, inshallah, just put your hand up. We've got 2 extra microphones in the side room. Inshallah, when it's your turn, we'll give you the microphone. But please, inshallah, respect one another and respect each other's opinions, okay? We're all sisters, inshallah, so please do follow those rules, inshallah.
And by the way, sisters, the first person who answers the question and gets all the answers right will get the prize. Okay? Right? Go on.
Being obedient to your parents, dialing down on social media, and reading more Islamic books.
MashaAllah. Takbir. Allah. MashaAllah. Come on up. Come get your prize. Yeah, come on. MashaAllah.
You're okay? You're okay?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, cool.
Well done. Alright, inshallah. So we'll start our debate. MashaAllah. Well done.
So we've got a discussion now, and so Sister Niil talked about a few different topics like social media, being obedient to the parent, etc. So we've compiled like 4 kind of like short statements. So inshallah, like I'll post the statement. Oh, it's not working.
Okay.
Okay. I hope you can hear me anyway. So basically, we'll pose the statement. So I'll say a statement or ask a question. And then, like, literally, you just put your hand up and you'll get the mic. And for each topic, we're going to spend about 15 to 20 minutes. And mothers, hoyos, the girls, anybody, whatever comes to your head, say it. And then, inshallah, Sister Niil, after each kind of like subtopic, she'll just summarize that section for us. Kind of like give us some guidances, some advice. According to the Quran and Sunnah, and then we'll move on to the next one. So hopefully it's a healthy like discussion, and please everybody talk, because it's so awkward when people don't talk. Okay, so okay, inshallah. So we're gonna move on. So the first point we're gonna talk about is social media. So basically the question is, what do you benefit from social media? So any social media platform, be it Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, anything. What do you, as a Muslim female, what do you gain from it?
Knowledge.
Okay, do you want to expand?
Like in Islamic way, you watch videos and learn something new.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Very good, mashallah.
You can also provide a guidance as yourself, so what knowledge you have, you can impart that onto others using a page on Instagram or a page on Facebook. Some of our other sisters can come and talk to you if you need to.
MashaAllah. Well done. Anyone else? Don't be shy now.
Silat Rahim says, say if your family or abroad, you can like communicate with them, and your relationship with family of your abroad won't.
Yes. Very good. Anyone else?
You can like spread awareness about Islam to people who really don't know much about Islam.
Very good. MashaAllah.
Reading dua specifically so for example, during the Syrian crisis, there were huge, when you're not really good at articulating yourself and how to speak, you can follow the duas and say what is good to say and say in a better way so that Allah really loves the way you write. It's just a way to level up the way you make it.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Very good. Very good. Okay. So we talked about the benefits of social media, right? You mentioned a few points. Yeah? Okay, so let's talk about, since we spoke about the benefits. Now, we said that a lot of people spend a lot of time on social media, right? Now, do these young people spend all their time reading dua, all their time learning knowledge, giving advice, making dawah? Anyone want to answer? What do we really spend our time on social media? How do we spend that time on social media? What do we do? What you mentioned, sisters, mashallah, a lot of us do that, and that's very good. But we're talking about in general, what do the youth do when they're on social media? How do they spend all those hours? What do they do with all those hours? What do they do?
Browse.
Okay, yeah, they browse.
Yeah.
Pinterest, they browse.
You just scroll down on your phone, really.
Just look at the comments, comment, like.
They spend their time looking at other people, and then that makes them insecure about themselves and what they look like.
Allahu Akbar. It's true. That's true, subhanAllah.
Well, to be honest, once you start on social media, you'll just find yourself constantly browsing, and you don't realise a time to stop. Time just kind of blows out your head, and you're just constantly browsing and browsing.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
don't have that sense of time.
They share things.
Yeah. Yeah. Both good and bad, yeah?
There's always new trends on the internet and it's nice to look at. For example, do you know memes? There's always a new one that comes out and you share it with your friends.
Yeah. Any of the parents, the mothers, would you like to share? So mom knows share go on. Yeah. That can be good and bad, right? Anyone else? So do we summarize that topic? Yeah? Okay, inshallah. Like we mentioned, social media does have a lot of benefits. We can gain a lot of knowledge from them. We meet a lot of good people and share a lot of good content. But it's also very important to be aware of what we share on social media, how we spend our time, as this time is recorded, and we'll be held accountable for it. The things that we look at and observe, because sometimes you might look at something and it's haram, and you could be committing zina with your eyes. So we should be very careful with how we use social media, use our time wisely, inshallah.
Okay, so that's the first point kind of like finished. The second point that Sister Niil wanted to discuss was, okay, so the majority of people sitting here are young people, unmarried, yeah? So she wanted us to discuss how do you get to know somebody who you are seeking to marry in the halal manner. So of course we know a lot of girls are at that age where they're thinking about marriage, or their parents are telling them, get married, good, so you know, what are you doing in my house still? So, you know, like how do we go about it in a halal way? Because many girls struggle with this. They want to do things halal, because of course we understand that how we start things or how they come on to unfold and be. But then in our today's society, the truth is it's hard. So does anybody have any points that they want to say? Or don't be shy, it's okay. Any of the married people want to start?
The parents as well, please do give advice to the young people. They'll benefit a lot from. Okay, you go ahead and we'll give it to the mom.
I think one of the most beneficial ways is to talk to someone in your family who knows you well.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be your mom or your dad. I can give an example for myself. I'm more close with two of my brothers than I am perhaps with my dad. So if in the future, if I wanted to get married, inshallah, I'd probably go to my brother and I'd speak to him. And I think he and I have a good understanding, and we're more chill and we're more cool with each other than perhaps I am with my, I'd be more serious about these things, and it is a serious topic, marriage, with my parents, but I think he understands me better, so go to someone who knows you well and who understands the kind of person you are and what you're looking for.
So seek advice from someone you trust and
Yeah.
you know who knows you very well as well. So, okay. Mom.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أنا بقى صغيرة بنت كل واحد يا
إما
هذا الوقت إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
وحويا محدد اللي يرضوا وحين بخذي هالشهر أولها تقليدية يعني إلى إلمتو هو يريد أكون رنتخل ويترسكريسو وما يقولون you don't know anything هو يريد سنة وحبا أقولي كو كامل تطيب أولا يكون رنتخل هو يريد جدار قف كفيعا فاميلي كفيعا فاميلي بحرم يعني نحن ما شاء الله تبارك الله ويكون يعني ما يمكن يكون عندنا ستوك والمحاهدي وحستا المحاهدي أي تراهو ها وانا أريد وانا أريد ولا نقطة وحاول فهم به وانا نقطة يكون صورته حطيته سمحاهدي يعني طريقة في عن المحاهدي يكون كستكون ما هاي محاهدي وحن ما لا يكون حلال سوء يعني بقول كده مرة بقول لكن مرة أنا محمد فاس كسرية إلى الإناث ويدرك كل نقطة وحكسة وسواقته عن بعض القشور. صار الله خير.
جزاك الله خير مامي بركة. The mother was just telling us now that it's of the way of our culture that the daughter should always go to her mother. And this is also from Islam as well, that the daughter is supposed to be very close to her mother and seek advice from her mother, especially in the matters of marriage. And as she pointed out, not to say you don't know anything, you don't know what's going on, like a lot of young people do, but to listen to your mother, seek advice from her, and she herself knows what marriage is like and how to choose the best spouse, the one that will benefit you, to seek advice from your mother, to talk to her about these matters, and she will give you sincere advice. So be close to your mom. If you meet someone or if someone proposes to you, it's very important that you talk to your mom about it. You know, if you don't know what to ask or what you need to ask this person, then go to your mom and ask her. She'll give you advice. Anyone else would like to?
No, I've got a question.
Okay.
Oh wait, can I have a look at this?
Oh yeah, of course.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام. Hey, inshallah.
حسب
Do you want to use this one?
واحد بتصير مركز ضبط هاي كاري وين كيس كرويستان دبعت بدل ما كنت مادا everywhere ما هكذا كليه مركز تا لكن قوم كمان الشيء استريد وايد كوبرنيا مركز الباب كسحدا مرة انتي نتمتوكا كوكر من بدينيا إن شاء الله.
تاخذها كسوق الباب صوبة. Mother said that if you meet a boy and you like him, then tell your parents, because you only see the front, you know, the face of this person and what they tell you and who they claim to be. But the reality is there's a lot more to know about a person than what they say about themselves. So it's very important that you let your parents know, as they will do some research on this person, they will ask around, and they will know if this person is good for you or not. And not to trust the boys that you talk to, because sometimes a lot of young girls, they may share, you know, a lot of things with the boys that they talk to, whether that be pictures or other content, and you don't know how this person can turn out or what they can use this content for. So be very careful when you are talking to boys. Be very careful and always let your parents know. Inshallah. Anyone else?
Okay, I had. No.
Oh, no, you make yours.
No, just give us a question. I just got a question for the people in general. It's just, we know, okay, look, if we have to free, it's best if we're honest with each other and it's best if we're real with each other.
Yeah.
We all know, she can't have that in the world like this. And everybody knows if we hear like, oh, you know, boy, I'm chatting to a guy and stuff like that, that's it. The boys like, yeah, I'm balance now. I'm not accepting that. But the question that comes around from that is that, okay, I know it's hard to talk to boys. Like, I know I can't talk to boys. Okay, then how do I get to know the person? You have to initially talk to. So my question to the people is, okay, we mentioned about openness and how we mentioned, you know, it's best if we come away with the both that they need to be close with each other and they need to be able to talk to each other. I'm interested in whether, okay, a lot of people feel there's a barrier between going to their mom when they're first talking to the guy. What is that barrier? I mean, what is stopping you when you're interested in that guy to tell your mom, okay, well, you know, by the way, I'm talking to a guy outside?
Wa alaikum assalam.
Restarting at 10.
I think like in today's day and age, mothers and daughters don't really have, like with parents, they don't really talk about relationship with their kids, you know, so you kind of feel like, oh, we can't go to you and talk to you about that because it's a bit awkward.
Yeah.
So that is where the problem kind of comes from. So if you want like that relationship with your daughter so that she can come to you and talk to you about anything,
Yeah.
you need to kind of talk to her about it from young, you know, because our parents, we can't, like I know from my parents, like they don't talk about relationships, they don't talk about that. So
It's a taboo.
it's like, okay, cool, so if I want to talk to you about it, how do I go about doing that?
Mm-hmm.
So as parents, I think please like talk to your children about it so that they feel comfortable coming to you to talk to you about it. Because if you don't do that, then they're going to find someone else outside to talk to, and then they can misguide them.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Jazakallah khair, sister. Inshallah. Anyone else?
So it might just be like that initial scare, like you don't know how your parents or your mother's going to react that, oh, you're talking to a boy on the side, or there's someone you're actually talking to, you're interested. You don't know how your parents might react.
Mm-hmm.
And that just might be, again, from that lack of maybe closeness you have to your mother, or just maybe out of, you don't know, it's just not every day you'd probably go to your mother and say, oh yeah, Mom, I like a boy, I want to marry him.
Yeah.
So it's just that reaction, you fear that reaction, what if my parents don't approve, and all that sort of thing.
That's true. That's true. Anyone else?
Anyone else wants to go into?
I have two questions regarding the lecture and the topic that you discussed, specifically. So the first question is, how can I, as a sister who upholds respect and is trying to be obedient to my parents, how can I help the other members of my family who are perhaps not showing respect or what I deem as respect to my parents? What can I do? What methods can I try to remind them to be respectful or to show them to be respectful to my parents? That's the first question. The second question is regarding one of the hadiths that you said that the Prophet peace be upon him said, you follow the religion of your friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a Christian friend and I'm very close with my Christian friend. How do I know how do I know that it is solid? How do I know that I have a good faith enough to stay friends with this Christian friend? Or should I basically stop being friends with her? That's what I'm trying to say. I forgot my third.
Okay, alright, so I'll start